So, something that I've shared with several clients this week so far about thoughts and feelings is they understand they are source. They understand that how reality creation works. But then they ask me a question like, what do I do with my thoughts? What do I do when I start feeling bad? What do I start doing when I have unwanted thoughts? And then they proceed to tell me that they have learned from others to either keep affirming, like push through, ignore those thoughts and feelings, keep busy, like do something, entertain yourself, go live your life, go do other stuff. All kinds of stuff. Like they've been giving all kinds of, tips and whatever. And what I've been sharing with a lot of my clients this week, and they have immediately shifted and seen like completely, they went from feeling sad and worrying about things. And they're just like, as soon as I pointed this out, they're just like, oh my God, that's like so fast. And it's going to seem obvious and it's going to feel like you may have heard it, but I want to share it again for those of you who may not have actually heard this. So, what I share with them is when you have like unwanted thoughts or you start feeling heavy, anxious, nervous, like when someone's talking to me and they start asking questions, I immediately know they're looking for validation, reassurance. Right? They ask me a question like, so I just do this, right? Or I just do this, right? Or what am I supposed to do in this situation? I just do XYZ. Is that how it is? That's how they start a call with me. And I'm like, okay, before we even hit anything else, what I want you guys to try and not try, just actually do, realize that your thoughts and your feelings don't actually create. They don't create on their own. Your thoughts and feelings can only create when you agree with them, when you accept them as true, or you just entertain them. You're like, oh my God, what if that's true? Like that kind of thing. So what I notice a lot of people is like they'll feel like all powerful and yeah, I got this after watching a video or talking to someone or whatever. And then they're alone, that moment where you're alone and you're not on it watching a video or something, or you're trying to watch TV or relax or whatever, and they start getting like a sinking feeling in their gut, like almost like a gut punch of sadness, of worry, of anxiousness. And it feels like no matter what you do, if you walk, go wash the dishes, you're whatever, you're at work, you're doing something, and it's just like in the background, there's just like that little humming, nervousness of like you're trying to get rid of it. So that's what I said in my other video about resistance, right? It's like it's just you resisting feeling your feelings. It's resisting you allowing yourself to have those thoughts. That's why you hear people can crash out and they can feel anything and do anything, and they end up still getting whatever it is that they want, because they just know that these thoughts and feelings are not going to stop you from having whatever it is that you want. Because if you understand reality creation, you understand that nothing can stop it. Nothing. Once you have made that decision, nothing and no one can block it. Nothing can stop it, not even your own thoughts and feelings. So what I share with them is allow yourself to feel those feelings, allow yourself to think the thoughts, allow yourself to vent, express yourself, tell your friends, your family, whatever. They ask a question, where's that thing? Where's this person at? It doesn't matter what you say to them or you don't say to them, because remember, your friends and your family are you. So you're talking to yourself when you're talking to your friends and family. That's just you. You're talking to more thoughts. Your friends and family are more thoughts. When you're listening to yourself think, those are your thoughts. So your family and friends are you pushed out. So you're just talking to yourself, so it doesn't matter what you say. So allow yourself to feel fully your feelings and your thoughts. Just my intention with my content is to bring back the feeling of just like living, okay? Just living your life, not as a hack, not as keep yourself busy, like make a to-do list, clean your house, get shit done, keep yourself occupied so you don't think about it, but in an unconditional way. Like, I get whatever the hell I want, no matter how I feel, no matter what I think, no matter how I express myself, no matter if I vent, no matter if I'm crashing out, no matter if I'm spiraling. I still get whatever I want because my word trumps everything. My word trumps all beliefs, all thoughts, all feelings, all physical sensation, all of it. So that gives you the freedom to express yourself fully in every single moment. Just being yourself fully without holding back instead of controlling your thoughts. It's almost like and I know because I used to do this too, it's almost like you feel like you're shoving down your thoughts and your feelings and you're just holding your breath until your manifestation comes or till you get movement. Like, you have to be perfectly well behaved emotionally, mentally, with focus, with awareness, with attention. Like, you have to be spiritual, you have to be zen, you have to know it all before you can have your desire. And that's not true. That is not true. You already are whole and complete. You don't have to become it. The way that you are, the way that you talk, the way that you feel, the way that you act is whole and complete. You're allowing yourself to be a whole and complete being that you already are, and that is you unconditionally accepting yourself in every single moment. Imagine you're with your person, you want to be with someone, and they unconditionally love you and the way that you are, but you won't unconditionally love yourself the way that you are. Unconditional means it doesn't matter if I feel bad, if I feel sad, if I feel angry. Allow it all, because it can't stop anything. It's when you believe that your feelings or your thoughts can stop it is what you experience, and that's why you shove it down and you try to keep busy, flip your thoughts, affirm on top of it, repeat it again, decide again, affirm again, because you can't handle how you feel. You don't like how you feel, so you want it to go away. When I ask my clients, why do you want that to go away? What do you think is going to happen if you don't make those feelings go away? And 9 out of times they tell me the same thing. They're like, because I think if I feel this way, if I really had what I wanted, I wouldn't feel this way. And I said, where did you get that idea? Because I don't talk like that. On the contrary, I already have it all, and everything else that says that I don't, including your own thoughts and feelings, including your conditions, anything that indicates that you don't have it is just the game. It's a trap. So allow yourself to feel it all, think anything you want to, and know that what you want is already yours. This is not about control everything about yourself. This is about knowing that you have the complete freedom to be yourself fully, no matter what. And because you already have everything, you already are everything. You don't have to compete for it. You don't have to try. You don't have to prove it to yourself. You don't have to prove it to yourself that you can be so powerful and manage all your thoughts. And your thoughts and feelings are not indicators that you are not the person you said you are. Your thoughts and feelings are not proof or evidence of anything. They're not proof of evidence that you're not the person that you said you are, and they're not the proof and evidence that you are the person that you said you are. They don't have any power unless you make them a rule for yourself that you must control yourself. So, I hope that helps.